Hello, aviation enthusiasts. Welcome back to Aeroonline, your hub for the latest aviation stories. This week, we're taking off with updates on new routes, cutting-edge technology, and dramatic in-flight incidents.
Air France 777 diverts to Nantes. An Air France Boeing 777-300ER diverted to Nantes after the crew declared an emergency during a flight from Paris to Guadeloupe, reportedly due to a medical issue on board. Jet 2A321 Neo diverts to Porto. A Jet 2A321 Neo diverted to Porto after the captain became unwell during the flight to Birmingham. The first officer landed the aircraft safely, and the flight later continued with a replacement pilot. Cathay A350 Turbulence Injures 10, a Cathay Pacific. A 350-900 encountered severe turbulence on a flight to Hong Kong, injuring 10 people. The aircraft landed safely and medical teams assisted the injured passengers and crew. Air France A220 diverts to Amsterdam. An Air France A220-300 diverted to Amsterdam after smoke was detected in the cabin during a flight to Copenhagen. The aircraft landed safely and no injuries were reported. Skymark 737 tire burst at Haneda. A Skymark Boeing 737-800 suffered a tire burst during takeoff from Haneda Airport and safely returned after more than 2 hours in the air. No injuries were reported, but the incident caused runway delays. Saudia receives first Airbus A321XLR. Saudia received its first Airbus A321XLR, becoming the first airline in the Middle East and Africa to operate the aircraft. The jet will support longer routes with better fuel efficiency. IndiGo A321neo evacuated. An IndiGo A321neo was evacuated after smoke was detected while taxiing at Bengaluru Airport. All passengers and crew were safely evacuated, with minor injuries reported. United 777 double diversion. A United Airlines Boeing 777-200ER returned to Amsterdam and later diverted to Newark during a flight to San Francisco. The aircraft eventually completed the journey after multiple disruptions. Air China Cargo expands a 350F order. Air China Cargo ordered 4 more Airbus A350F freighters, increasing its total order to 10 aircraft. The airline plans to expand its cargo operations with the new fuel-efficient freighters. Air India 777 returns to Delhi. An Air India Boeing 777 returned to Delhi after a technical issue was detected during a flight to San Francisco. The aircraft landed safely after nearly 9 hours in the air, with no injuries reported. Boeing raises 737 production rate. Boeing is increasing 737 production to 47 aircraft per month as the company continues recovering from recent manufacturing issues. The move should help improve aircraft deliveries. Boeing advances 777-9. Human factors testing. Boeing completed the final phase of human factors testing for the 777-9 with airline pilots and simulators. The testing moves the aircraft closer to FAA certification and planned delivery in 2027. Swiss parts out 2A220S. Swiss is retiring 2 Airbus A220-100S and using their parts to support its A220-300 fleet. The move aims to improve reliability and spare parts availability. Iberia joins LEAP MRO network. Iberia Maintenance has joined CFM International's LEAP Premier MRO network. The move strengthens its role in servicing LEAP engines for modern aircraft fleets. Lufthansa calms fuel supply concerns. Lufthansa said its fuel supplies remain stable despite concerns over jet fuel availability in Europe. The airline expects normal operations and no major disruption to summer flights. JAL 767 diverts after tire issue. A Japan Airlines Boeing 767 diverted to Narita after a suspected tire burst during takeoff from Haneda. The aircraft landed safely and no injuries were reported. IndiGo considers fuel hedging. IndiGo is considering fuel hedging after reporting a large quarterly loss. Rising fuel costs, currency pressure, and slower growth affected the airline's financial results. Turkish eyes former Spirit jets. Turkish Airlines is reportedly considering acquiring former Spirit Airlines aircraft to expand capacity. The talks remain preliminary and no agreement has been confirmed.
That wraps up this week on Aeroonline. What stories stood out the most to you? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more aviation updates. Until next time, clear skies and safe travels. That wraps up this week on Aero.